NASCAR's bold moves, Dover and Watkins Glen in the spotlight. NASCAR is shaking things up with its 2026 Cup Series schedule. And the choices for the All-Star race and a new slot for Watkins Glen are raising eyebrows. Imagine this: Dover International Speedway as the venue for the All-Star race, and Watkins Glen International hosting a race in May. These are the surprising announcements that have NASCAR fans and insiders alike wondering. What's the strategy behind these decisions? Speedway Motorsports, which owns several NASCAR tracks, has the All-Star race under its belt and wanted to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the last points race at North Wilkesboro by bringing a points race back to the historic track. This is a nod to tradition, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, the choice in Dover for the All-Star race is what's really turning heads. Dover, known for its high-banked concrete oval, is a track that doesn't have lights. This means the All-Star race will likely be held during the day, which is a significant departure from the typical evening spectacle. But here's where it gets interesting. Dover in May is expected to be cooler than the scorching July temperatures fans are used to. Plus, being a 1-mile short track, it offers a unique challenge that could make for an exciting race. But what about Nashville? Could this be a missed opportunity? Some speculate that NASCAR might have been waiting to see if the fairgrounds deal could go through, which would have brought the All-Star race to Nashville. Alternatively, Bristol Motor Speedway, with its own set of challenges similar to Dover, could have been a contender. Moving the All-Star race to Bristol would have added variety to the two Bristol events on the calendar. We worked closely with Speedway Motorsports on this decision, explained NASCAR Executive Vice President Ben Kennedy. We considered the timing, especially the temperature, and looked at several other tracks. Ultimately, Dover seemed like the best fit for 2026. Adding another track in the early part of the season would have been necessary if the All-Star race had moved to Bristol. The decision to place Watkins Glen in May, however, highlights the limited options available. Richmond, for instance, has found success with a summer Saturday night race, making it a good fit for its single annual event. Could Iowa have moved to May? It's possible, but that would put it too close to the Kansas race. What about St. Louis or Sonoma? These alternatives were likely considered, but Watkins Glen in May stands out for its potential. One of the benefits of scheduling the race in May is that schools are still in session, and the population of Central New York is higher during that time, noted Jason Hamlin, NASCAR's managing director for racing operations, who is from the region. This could help us reach a different fan base that isn't around during the summer months. Weather data suggests that May in Watkins Glen averages in the lower 70s, with a relatively low chance of rain compared to August. While the possibility of lingering spring snow can't be ruled out, NASCAR has managed similar conditions in March and April at other venues. Overall, the 2026 Cup Series schedule has plenty to offer. The return to Homestead for the season finale, along with the addition of points races at San Diego's Naval Base Coronado, Chicagoland, and North Wilkesboro, should generate a lot of excitement. However, as NASCAR continues to innovate, it also invites scrutiny. How will these bold moves play out? What do you think about these changes? Share your thoughts in the comments below.